done it. It's just going to be a very, very slow grind to getting any kind of answer. But let's talk about some of the things in this election cycle that we've been seeing. Have you seen the John Walsh ad for Catco?
Yeah.
What was the America's Most Wanted creator, for those who don't know him, obviously he's like a TV legend. I remember watching him when I was 3, 4, 5 years old. America's Most Wanted. Everybody remembers it. And then he just appears in this campaign ad. And it's like, what? Wait, my question was like, what is the local tie? There is no local tie. What does he have to do with this race? Or why is his, other than the celebrity factor, which I think is, what you typically see with these athletes and various celebrities jumping into the political arena, to weigh in. Taylor Swift posted to Instagram, and that was a big deal a couple weeks ago. John Walsh, why is he getting involved with this race?
Well, the joke I made was that if the host of America's Most Wanted was going to get involved in a campaign, it should be Chris Collins. But, well, it's you always say to yourself, should these celebrities be allowed to have this big a voice? But then again, if I'm a celebrity and I know that my celebrity gives me a greater voice, I'd want to use it. I mean, if you have political opinions and you want to get them out there. So I don't blame celebrities for using that celebrity. I think mostly what it is that John Walsh is a fairly well-liked figure in that part of New York. And so if you can get somebody that people like on your side, that can't hurt you in a campaign.
And yeah, I mean, it goes back to what you said in the beginning of the show, the black and white versus the color. That is how we are sort of geared. And I think, maybe at some point, if there's any sort of campaign reform that would be really beneficial and just immediately create a tonal difference in our elections, maybe it's the TV ads that need to be overhauled. And I'm not saying, the ads that we hear on radio or the ads that we see online are any better. I understand the whole fake news dynamic and some of the really invasive Google ads that you see, on your browser from time to time. But it seems like, and of course, Jackie Augustine would be rolling over right now saying, hold on, you need to get the money, you need to fix the loophole, the LLC loophole, and I get that. But let's fix the ads at least so that what the average voter who isn't glued to every headline that's coming out during election season is a little less discouraged about what they're supposed to be turning out to vote for.
Well, I don't think there's a legal solution here because you run into First Amendment problems. You can't tell people what they can or can't put in their ad. I think what it's going to take is voters rejecting this kind of campaigning. Voters need to call up. I'm going to call somebody out by name because I've done it on the air. Mm-hmm. Congressman Katko's campaign. It's been mostly portraying his opponent as a carpetbagger, using the term visiting professor, which is an academic term that has no real meaning in terms of residency in a race. And Dana Balter's going to raise your taxes. Playing that soundbite over and over, there'd be a tax increase. Well, that was a response to a specific question, and it's all pretty disingenuous. So until voters say to the congressman and to the others who use the same kind of tactics, I don't want this tactic, I'm not voting for you because of it, then we're still going to have it. I think the control of these things lies within the people more than it does the legal system.
So you started us down this road, so I'm gonna say let's jump into it.